So welcome to a brand new Webisode. Yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded one of these, and I really don't have any idea why. I've just been putting other things up on the blog page at the website at 1041thetruth.com. I wanted to comment on a few things. Let me make this point, though. I'm working on tomorrow's show and just printing up a couple of different stories. Apparently the Dems, the DNC, have put God back into the platform. Let's see, Dems put God and Jerusalem language back into the party platform. So, yay for them. I do get quite a bit of, joy isn't the right word. I do find quite a bit of interest in looking and watching a bit of the DNC. I can't take in a ton of it, but it's good to know your enemy, and there's a lot of honesty coming out of the DNC, and it reaffirms for me what I believe in, what I think is best for the country, and what I hope the majority of the voters, legal people, also want to see. Or at least just a rejecting of that, even if they don't fully embrace what Romney and Ryan want, because we've got to win this election. So it just makes me laugh. This putting God and Jerusalem back in, the moving of Obama's speech tomorrow night from the 74,000-seat outdoor open-air arena stadium to the arena, I think says a ton about where their campaign is. This is not 2008. And consider this as well. It's not 2008 by any stretch of the imagination. The excitement for Barack Obama is not there. I believe people are more excited for Mitt Romney than they were John McCain. And Barack Obama didn't win that 2008 election by much. I feel really, really good about November. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag, even though I've pretty much done that already on Facebook, even though I haven't said it on the air. And it's really only because my boss's management really haven't given me any direction on how they want me to let this information out, or when or how we want to announce what's going on. I think part of it is because they are looking to work some of the kinks out to make sure that everything goes smoothly before we really do a huge push on it. But starting Monday, at least that's still the plan, they're still working on a lot of this stuff. We've had a lot of time to get prepared for this, and unfortunately I was gone all last week. I think that it would have been beneficial, just because people have regular jobs to do. This is no fault of anybody by any stretch of the imagination. But I think it would have been beneficial if I had been in town last week to sort of help propel some of this along. But starting on Monday, the Jon Justice show as it is right now, 6 to 10 a.m., isn't changing at all. What you hear on the radio is completely the same. What we are doing is we are adding a television simulcast of the show, 7 to 9 a.m. So if you set your TiVos, it's 58 on DirecTV. I don't know what it is on Comcast. But on the CW, starting at 7 a.m., you can watch a live simulcast of the Jon Justice show between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock, so the 7 to 8 o'clock hour. Again, the rest of the show will still be there on the radio between 6 and 10. But we're gonna simulcast a live version of the show between 7 and 9 o'clock. I'm really excited about this because not only does it sort of afford me the opportunity to show you a bit of what we do behind the scenes. I've always said for the past 5 years that there's an entirely different show, another show that actually takes place during the show. But you're also, if you tune into the television side, you're going to get some added content because the commercial breaks for TV are shorter than our radio breaks. And we're actually going to be live on TV more than we are the radio. So now, what I'm going to do in that time frame, I really don't have any idea. I'm going to wing it. You'll be able to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on before we go back live on the air. Plus, you'll get added bonus time when we have guests in studio. When April Madison comes in at 7:30 and 8:30, you'll see her and the two of us talking about other things non-weather related before we go back on the air. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes working to make this happen. We've got 3 high-definition cameras in studio. We've got all brand-new lighting. We've hired a technical director. You've heard me talk about him on the air, Patrick, to handle producing the show live in studio. He's got a really cool setup. I put some pictures up on my Facebook page as well. But I'm really excited about this. It's a first for Tucson, and I hope people get a kick out of it. It is watching a radio show, but it's a nice little behind the scenes, and you can kind of see what my physical reaction is to callers, content, and there's a whole bunch. There really is. I never realized how much stuff was going on that nobody ever saw, that you obviously wouldn't see. I never realized how much was actually going on in studio that you'll now be able to see, good or bad. So again, starting Monday, at least that's still the plan, between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock, you can watch a television simulcast of the Jon Justice show. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you'll tune in and check it out, or at least set your TiVos. You can put it on in the background while you're cooking dinner or something if you missed that portion of the show. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in to the television show next week. If you have any suggestions for the show, you can always email me once we kind of get it up and going. And thanks to all the guys at the station who've been working hard to make it happen. We've got a lot of guys who've been putting together graphics, and we've got some new logos, and hopefully it's gonna look really slick, and I'm excited about it. So, all right, that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.